What is going on, everybody? This is Jackie Terry once again, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to show you guys this tripod right here, and it's very important when you're doing any type of filming is to have one of these. You want to have one of these tripods because there's sometimes where there's not going to be anybody to hold the camera, so I depend on this tripod to actually stabilize the camera, and I act out my shoots or I do a shoot. There's going to be times where two people might need to get in the same scenes together. So I use this tripod right here to kind of stabilize that camera. And the good thing about this tripod right here is you're not going to get any type of resistance shake in it. You know, everything is fully stabilized. So I could put my camera right on this tripod right here. I could put my camera right on it. And I can even adjust the settings where I could just bring this up a little bit more too. So you can kind of control how high or how low you want the tripod to go. So this is very good and pretty much works on every camera that you have. Any DSLR camera that you have, it will work for. Right now I have the Canon Rebel, and it works pretty good on this. It also will come with a ball joint as well. This little thing right here that's in my hand, you can simply just screw it onto your DSLR camera or your camera device. You screw it on here and simply place it into the tripod, and there you go. There you go. And everything, as you see, everything is fully stabilized. You know, I don't have to worry about the shakiness of the camera. Everything is fully stabilized, so it's interview ready. You see me using my tripod a lot on Jackie's interviews and podcasts whenever I'm filming somebody. Sometimes I actually have two of these tripods, so whenever I'm doing an interview or such, you know, I use the other tripod to film the other person as well, and I don't have to worry about holding the camera. I don't have to worry about shakiness of the camera at all. So this is a really good tripod. And what I like most about this tripod is you can actually control the angle you want. So you see, as I'm controlling this tripod, it's going in multiple different angles, and it makes for really good independent footage, just in case you don't have anybody to film for you. You can actually use this tripod. You can create different angles. You can create different angles definitely with this tripod with the rotations, and it even has a lock joint where you can actually lock the tripod right there, hands free, and you can create as many angles as you want by yourself. And as you see in a couple of videos I put, you know, I'll put on Facebook or on YouTube, you can see that I have multiple different angles, and that was just from using this tripod and using the lock-in position to lock this camera in. You know, it's not going anywhere. The angle is just right. I can also rotate it, and the angle is just right as well. Now, if I want to just loosen this up, I just simply screw this little ball joint loose, and now I'm able to rotate it as any way as I can. Very good tripod right here. And as you see, for a prime example, if I wanted to rotate this tripod up just like that, I would simply lock it, and now it's up, it's pointing to the sky, it's pointing to where I want it to be at. Or if I was in a lower position, I would set the tripod just like this, and I will point it low, and I will pose just like that. I'll pose, and I don't have to worry about anybody holding the camera. The angle is just right of my pose, so it makes for very good independent filming or very good independent photography. So once again, you guys, you see me posing. I can do any particular pose just like that. I can act out any pose, and a tripod is steady. I can get the angles that I want. If I were to look up, throw my hands up just like that, or get the angles, I could definitely get the angles that I want on this tripod. You could essentially even turn it sideways as well. Depending on what type of camera you're using, you could turn it sideways. So for any serious photographer, video editor, definitely get you a tripod. Comes in handy when you're doing independent filming, or if you don't have anybody to hold the camera for you. It's really gonna come in handy. And also they have Gorilla tripods as well, which work really good. They're able to hook on to anything, and you can actually pretty much stabilize your camera with this. So if you don't want the bigger tripod, and if you're, you know, filming on the go, or you're filming some gym footage, use this tripod as a stabilizer so you don't get that shakiness in the footage. You don't get that shakiness in the film footage as well. So use this as a stabilizer. And it also, you know, hooks on to anything. You know, it will hook right onto a door. It'll hook onto anything, so you don't have to worry about holding this either. So this definitely comes in handy. Once again, I tell you, very, very good tool. You don't necessarily need the fancy equipment. If you have your iPhone, most of your iPhones have a 1080p camera, which will create good pictures and videos. You just need the proper lighting and the good angles. Angles are very important, and it's all about the way you turn your camera as well. People are accommodating the recording just like this, which is okay, but you're not going to get the full cinematic footage you will get on a DSLR camera or professional camera recording like this. Most professional cameras record horizontal. So what you want to do, if you're ever filming anything on your iPhone or your cell phone, which has a great camera, you want to turn it horizontal. Then you can get the full view of everything that's in front of you. You will get the full view of your subject. You will get the full view of your client. And it'll make it 10 times better when you go and video edit it, because now you don't have to worry about cropping the image or putting a secondary image behind it, because you already get the full screen by just simply rotating your camera, your iPhone or your Android camera horizontally. You're going to get that full footage. Once again, you'll get that full angles. You know, angles are very important, especially when it comes to video editing, because you just don't want to stay at the same angle. You want to be at different angles. You want to be able to turn that camera and just be at different angles in general. Once again, on Amazon right now, they actually sell phone tripods as well. So you can mount your phone onto a tripod as well, and you don't have to worry about holding it. You can conduct the same presentation just like I'm doing right now with your iPhone, with an iPhone tripod or an Android tripod as well. They sell it on Amazon. I'll actually post a link to it in this video so you guys can see it. You can see the price range. I will also post a link to my photo, so you guys will see the price ranges as well. Once again, this is Jackie Terry, and I just want to explain to you guys that the tripod is very important if you're doing any type of video or photography as well, or just any type of photo shooting. You don't have to or just any type of photo shooting in general. Definitely invest into a good tripod. But one of my favorite tripods right here, this baby, the Manfrotto. I like it because, you know, you get a good range of motion with this tripod. You're able to go multiple angles, and which is very, very important, because sometimes you're not going to get, everybody can't hold the camera, and sometimes you might have to film certain events by yourself, and this will definitely help you with the lock key and everything else. You'll definitely get different angles. Once again, this is Jackie Terry hitting you guys with some very, very good advice, and I'm out, baby. It's all about seeing you guys reach that goal. If I could do it, anybody can do it. So, hey, Always stay focused on your dreams. Always stay focused on your goals and never give up. Use whatever material you have to your advantage. You don't have to have the fancy equipment. It's just knowing how to work around the kinks, knowing how to do things the cheap way. You don't have to have all the fancy equipment. You can use your tools in your house, household products to your advantage, and get the same quality stuff that you will see in a Hollywood video or anything else. It's just all about being innovative and using your creativity to your own advantage. Once again, this is Jackie Terry, and I'm out, you guys.